It's a good song.
It is a good song. Before we get started, what's your top Jet Harrelson song? First, your personal favorites.
The Neighborhood Huss, Potential, Dim Glasses.
Is this in any particular order?
Potential's the first thing I ever heard. No, Neighborhood Huss is the first thing I ever heard.
Right.
But Potential was the first thing I'd ever could find to stream at that point. So Potential, Neighborhood Huss, Dim Glasses. And it's in that order. Dim Glasses is my favorite.
Dim Glasses is my favorite. Ollie Oxenfree. Neighborhood Huss.
Break Bread. Good. Break good.
Bread.
That's the thing, man. It's hard for me to have a top three.
Yeah,
Because I really like Break Bread and I really like Dina.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. About his friend that he met. Yeah.
The gypsy lady.
That was like the second song he played at the show. First or second.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. See?
I could do a top five.
And that's the thing that with Jed, to me, that's going to set him apart. His music already sets him apart. His musicianship already sets him apart. Oh, take it off, baby. Come on with it. That's what I'm talking about. Come on. But his the songs and right now and I've only known him for just a year or so. There's already and you as well. There's already so many songs to choose from him. It's hard. Okay, so he's got that many songs that are bangers, and it's that hard for you or I to figure, especially you, because you've seen him multiple times. Listened to him way more than I have.
Like 4 or 5 times now, dude.
And it's kind of hard for you to figure out which one you're going to go with for your top 3, top 5. So that's good.
5 times.
Yeah, 5 times.
The
Underdog.
Final Lounge twice, Knoxville once, and Common John.
Yep.
I've seen him 5
Oh,
times.
I've seen Common John and Vinyl Lounge. Well, Common John I was working, but still heard it.
Still there.
I was there.
Yeah, man. You're right. He is this early into me even knowing who he is, and he's already got this many songs, and it's hard for us to choose because they're so good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a different sound, man. I love him. I'm glad we picked him again.
Yeah.
We'll have to do what you did last time, and I don't remember how you did it, but you did something last time I used a song of his.
Mm-hmm.
Do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dina's good, dude. It's a good tune. Dim Glasses is my favorite, though. I can say that hands down, and it's the chorus that does it for me. It's that whole the flow of the music, the chord progression of the chorus, singing goes right with it, like yeah.
It's fantastic
Tree
song.
just kept on getting higher. Yeah, dude, it is. I go to touch that fruit. Tree just getting higher.
It's like I got it dispersed.
It was wild. At the end of the day, he did us like that.
Yeah.
We was expecting to be out of there, and it didn't work out that way.
No, it didn't, buddy. We tried.
I'm not upset getting to see Josh though. That makes me happy. He's a good guy. Oh man.
He said, "Oh man."
Oh man. I'm gonna rock that. Oh man. I'm gonna find it on Facebook. How do I find it on Facebook?
Oh man.
Somebody put where is Texarkana? Well, it's in Arkansas and it's in Texas.
Mm-hmm. I've been through it.
Oh, Kim put Panic at the Disco surprised her
She
the
did.
most.
What is wrong with your camera?
She's not wrong. It was a really good show. There's something fuzzy going on with it, isn't there? I saw you just walk over there. And my camera went away completely. Something about that light. I'm gonna above my head. That's my buddy Travis right there. You see him? To play ball. No. I feel strongly that it's coming from that light bulb above my head. Yeah. I feel real strongly that that's what it is when you stand there like that. It's about to go away, Travis. It's going to be dark over here. Watch it, watch it, watch it.
What's up, Jim?
Hello, Jim. Told you. Can you point it behind me?
It's in my belly right there.
I know.
There it is. Yeah, we'll deal with it. Fix it for next week.
It'll be fine. Who needs it?
All right, man. I'm messing with my stuff. All right, Tooth, you ready to do this?
Waiting on you, bud.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
The next episode.
of the Everyday Joe Show. I'm your host, the Travis Reed. You might have heard of me before.
Yes, yes. 4 people have heard it.
4. I'll take 4.
2 of them are us.
2. I got to go. All right, guys, here we are, episode of 385. 15 away from the big 400. Then they'll fire us.
Woo, 400.
Probably before then. Yeah, 410 years, baby.
Whoever would have thought?
Not me. Well, you're dumb hanging out this long, ain't you?
No, man.
No,
No, man.
No, well, you all good. All right, man.
Bread? Bread?
What?
You got bread?
Ah! You said bread.
Is it bread?
Man, I forgot to turn the ACs on a little earlier, and it's a little warm out here.
It's stifling.
It's not terrible, but it ain't good either.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good.
No, it ain't that good,
It's
is it?
that good, bad.
Yeah. What you've got, once again this week, you've got a 3-pack.
I like water.
Man, I'm telling you what.
Keeps you hydrated.
You're the hydrating summer gun I know.
I pee a lot.
Yeah, you do, hon. You sure do. But it's okay. That's good for you.
I don't dilly-dally, though.
You do not dilly-dally or half-butt anything.
Boy, I don't have it.
It's about quarter.
That's quarter butt.
About quarter butt. That's right.
Hi, Kim Clark.
So how's that water treating
Boy, I'll tell you what, it's the most hydrating, purified tasting water I've ever had in my life.
you?
I mean, it just tastes like hydration every time I take a drink.
It looks like hydration.
It's satisfying.
Is it? Oh, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. What are you drinking tonight?
Man, I got the DDP. Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Welcome to Fansville. College football.
I'm a big fan of Fansville.
I love Fansville. I love Dr. Pepper.
I want to know what it tastes like, Dr. Pepper. I know what regular Dr. Pepper tastes like.
It tastes more like Dr. Pepper.
Then what? Like Tide?
Water.
Okay.
especially if you sniff it.
Pods.
Snort those Tide Pods.
Pods, man.
Yeah, man. You got to sniff. Yeah. You got to sniff it. You got to sniff that little son of a gun.
Get the pods.
You hear me, Sonny? Hello, Kimberly Clark.
That's Kim Clark.
Yeah, that's your wife.
My wifey.
That's your wife. All right, man, we had an exciting shout out given to us on the Tiki Talk this past week.
What are you talking about?
What about Sue Bob White?
Sue Bob, man.
Yeah.
The pretty one in the family.
Yeah.
You remember? She's been told by thousands of people.
Yeah.
You remember?
You take $1,500, $2,000 home in her boot every
In her
day.
boot, man.
Yeah.
Every night in her boot.
Yeah, she gave us a big shout out,
That
man.
was the coolest thing. When you sent me that, I was like, no. Like, when you sent it to me, I was in the midst of something. Like, I couldn't turn the volume on.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. That's Sue Bob. I'll go back to that. And when I come back to it, I had no idea it was going to say what it said.
Yeah.
It shouted out the Everyday Joe Show.
Yeah. And 93.9 The
And
Duck.
93.9 The Duck.
That's big time right there.
Man. Who?
Like, God, it pays to be married to Megan.
I reckon.
Yeah. And man, I'll tell you what, she's looking pretty good. Healthy.
I was going to say, she absolutely does.
Yeah.
Especially if you've watched the documentary that we've watched.
Mhm.
And we're just, it could have went either way. She looks great. I'm
Yeah.
really happy for her.
Yeah, I think she's doing really well. So that's good.
Maybe she's off in green beans.
Yeah, I hope so. Got to be off from green beans.
From
That's
green
what Mamie
beans.
says. So that was really cool. We're in contact with her. Try to get her and her daughter, Ashley, is that her name, to come on the show via Zoom. That'll be a good show.
Pretty
right
cool
there.
right there.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. So yeah, we're working on that. Trying to get Sue Bob on the Everyday Joe show.
That'd be great.
I think it'd be fantastic. Fantastic. She's got a great story to tell because
I prefer to go by Sue Bob.
That's
Just
right.
calls me Sue Bob.
Sue Bob. I think she'll, good story, turning her life around, getting healthy, and that's a feel good story.
It is.
And that's what I got
It's like
thinking about
Angels
the
in
other
the
day.
Outfield.
It really is. That's a good movie. As I was thinking about, talking to her and not making fun, but to me that whole family is hilarious. Like, take out the sensationalism of the documentary and everything else. To me, they're funny. Like, they're people we see every day with their sense of humor. It's just because somebody here would say that.
Well, that guy's name was Derek, and I'm pretty sure he knew me.
Guaranteed.
Chris.
Guaranteed.
Oh, Durkee.
Oh, Durkee. So that was pretty neat, man. So big thanks to Sue Bob and the shout out to the Everyday Joe show at 93.9 The Duck. We really appreciate that. My beautiful bride is on her way to see Rockin' Rod Stewart this evening at a Ascend Amphitheater up in Nashville. Her mother, Miss Bonnie Sue, is an avid fan of Rod Stewart. Rod Stewart comes to town, Bonnie follows. She's going to be there. So they're off to have a big time tonight. They had 2 extra tickets, and they asked the boys, "Hey, you guys want to go?" Cohen's like, "What time's it over?" "About 11. I ain't staying out till 11 o'clock at night. He's 8 years old. Hun, he's got to be in bed. You know what I mean?
He's the oldest 8-year-old I've ever met.
Agreed.
I mean, that dude's got to be Methuselah's age.
He's got to be. And Braylon was just like, "No, I'm good." So her and her mother
Well,
and one of her
He
mother's
couldn't have
friends.
tried anymore.
Huh? No, he couldn't have.
Huh? Get it?
Yeah, I
Did you
did.
get it?
I did.
Maggie, I couldn't have tried
Anymore. Think I got something to say to you.
Being a first-class fool out of
I tell you, and that gave me the idea for this evening's show. Was I saw him in 2001, I believe it was, at Starwood. For all you old folks out there,
amphitheater.
I went because like Bones was Liam went. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, we'll go. And I went, and dude, that was an excellent show. I had a blast. He's up there, and this has been 25 years ago. He was old then. He's kicking soccer balls. He's older now. He's getting close to 80, isn't he?
Gotta be. It's in the 70s for sure.
It was one of the most surprisingly great concerts I've ever been to, and that's what we're going to be talking about here this evening. The best concert you went to that was surprisingly good, that you were like, man, I'm going to go, but I don't know. Or this band's open for so-and-so. Well, I'll just hang out at a concession stand and drink a bunch of beer, and then I'll go back. That's kind of where I'm going with it. And Rod was one of mine. 100%. I did.
I've got two.
I had a good time, but I didn't. I had some hemorrhoid issues then. You're welcome. Boy, them things suck. I was only like 23, 22, 23, and man, them things hurt. And
Pushing
I
too hard.
wasn't having a good time, but I was having a good time because it was Rod. So that was fun.
I've
So-
had kind of two
Yeah,
The- surprises.
two of them. I've had two. If I think about it, I'll probably think of some more. But Rod is he's probably there at the top for me. Also, some music news, and this was Greg Jones brought this to our attention today before we left work. Megadeth has announced their final album and final world tour. Apparently, going to be in 2026.
Are we going to get a chance to see Megadeth?
Well, I haven't seen any dates. I looked after he said it. It said it's going to be global. It's going to be a world tour. I hope so, because I've tried 2 times. Now, there's been other times where they came to Nashville, and on a random Tuesday night, I could have went, and I didn't. So if I'd ever see them, it's my fault. Can't blame anybody but myself. I tried to see him at Bonnaroo. Didn't happen. Exit 111. That was, he had the throat issue with the cancer, I believe it was. So can't blame anybody on that one. So a little sad. Hopefully we get to see him, because that will be, for me, that'll click off the big 4. And I hate that this is their final album and tour, but hey, good for them. Right off in the sunset. Probably got a pile of money. Live out his days just being a dad and being a husband. Take it easy. I'm sure he'll probably pop up here, there, and yon. But we shall see.
He'll probably keep playing that guitar.
Yep, we'll play that guitar.
Yeah.
Dude's a phenomenal guitar player.
Yes,
Like, wow.
He's really good.
He is really good.
He's really good.
He is. What up, Greg Jones? Chime
Hey,
in on
Greg,
Facebook
what's
Live.
going on?
So,
Hi, how you doing?
So, guys, throughout the show, if you're watching us on YouTube Live or Facebook Live, or you go back and watch the replay, let us know some of your surprisingly good concerts. You just went in thinking, man, this is going to be a turd, and it came out to be a rose. I already had a couple comment on the post I did today. We'll get to those the next.
Some color on you.
I'll put some color on you, Stinger. Yeah, we'll get you to work with Ric Flair. You chase it out of 4 horsemen.
So crazy.
Yeah. It's fun.
Crazy.
It's fun. Yeah. I was thinking about what kind of voice I'm going to do today. Now I can't think of any voices. Except for Dwight.
That's yours.
Got some nut butter.
Nut butter.
Yeah. Hey, Tooth. Raggedy son of a gun. He's just Dwight's old crotchety dude. You know what I mean?
Man, like a crotchety, like a Walter.
I can see myself turning into the Dwight character when I get older. Just hate. Just hate.
What about Eli getting riled up?
Boy.
I had him going something fierce.
God dang, he messed his hair up.
I mean, he was frustrated. You didn't say that.
I enjoyed it.
It was fun.
I loved it.
I'm gonna miss that.
I know. Who else? Who you gonna rile up? Greg Jones?
Yeah.
We riled him up
I was
enough.
gonna say we rattle his cage all the time.
Yeah, him and Sam.
Yeah.
But that's all right. She even had a surprisingly good, but what happened during this concert, for those who know Sam, was not surprising. So we'll get to that after the break. Also, talk a little about my daughter and I went to a concert last Sunday night at First Bank Amphitheater there in Franklin. Man, that place is nice. We went there, and they got some good shows coming up. And it had some good shows the week beforehand that I forgot was happening, and I wish that I went. But it's fine. We'll talk a little about that. It was Our Lady Peace, Collective Soul, and Live. And some younger lady opened up, and I cannot remember her name, but she kind of reminded me of like a Fiona Apple-esque,
Oh,
if you will. Which Fiona Apple has pretty cool songs, I thought. No,
Criminal was great.
Criminal was. I hear that song on it. The radio's coming up, and I'm thinking to sing. And you're going to have to hear it. I apologize. We'll have our Common John update. We'll have a little lunchtime theater. I got a pretty good submission on lunchtime theater this week that I watched.
I've got a great one.
Yeah? Well, I got a greater, better one.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a
Well, I
better,
don't have
greater
anything better than
one.
that.
Oh, okay.
I just got a great one.
Okay. Mine's pretty good. So
I was really happy with mine.
We'll have music of the week. Tooth got it picked right before we started.
It was down to the wire.
Wow. That's when you do your best work.
Sometimes.
We'll have
And it
a
was a
little bit.
good choice. You said so.
Oh, it's a great choice. I support this choice. We'll have some Travis talk. Boy, I got some talking to do. You hear me, hon? I'm fired up mad. But that's all right. Be calm, cool, and collected. We got a good show lined up. We're going to have some fun. Talk about some music. It was one of the best things we do.
Love music.
That's right. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. A little tickle in my throat, huh?
Throat tickle.
I was running my mouth. That's what I was doing. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 385, Tooth, the Travis Reed. There he is. He found his way back. Goodness gracious. All right, so as I was talking in the opening, went to Rod Stewart around Circus 2000, 2001, Starwood Amphitheater, knew the hits, and once again, as I went and watched some of these classic acts, and they would sing songs, I'm like, oh, gosh, I already knew that song. Like the time I saw Styx. And I knew, like, every word to every song that they had, and I didn't know it was Styx. You know what I mean? So Rod Stewart came on.
You had too much time on your hands, I'm sure.
Babe, I believe I did.
Oh.
So Rod came on, just had a blast. And the company that was there had a good time. It was a good night, and that was a surprise because I went in with like, man, I mean, I'll get to see Rod Stewart. Okay, cool. And then I'm like, dude, I'm having fun. So what for you, Tooth, was a surprisingly good concert you kind of had low expectations for, or no expectations?
So listen, I want to stipulate a little bit why my expectations were low. Because the band I'm going to mention, people, why would you think that? So I want to explain myself. But my wife took me to see the Rolling Stones in Circus 2015.
Right.
And we met Forrest Gump while we were there. And I want to tell you the reason that I went into the show with lower, I want to call them low expectations, but maybe lower than another concert or a comparable concert.
Some apprehension?
Was just because of the age. You know, like these guys are getting older, and is it going to be as good a show as it was when they were young? Is it going to sound as good live? Not anything about not wanting to see them. I wanted to see them for no other reason than to be, I saw the Stones live, period.
100%.
End of story. That's
100%.
a bucket list kind of accomplishment.
Yeah.
So my apprehension was because, I was like, well, they're older. What if it's not as good? Bro, absolutely, hands down, would have thought they were 20 out there on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Not 60 or 70, 20. Rocking it out, having the best time. Charlie Watts was still drumming. They had Brad Paisley as an opener.
That's a guitar playing son of a gun.
I already had a huge appreciation. Even though most people know I'm not the biggest country music fan, I am an appreciator of someone with talent. And that man can play a guitar like nobody's business.
You're daggum right.
He is one of the greats when it comes to dissecting that instrument. He is one of the best. And he can play any style of music you can imagine. He could play death metal if you wanted him to.
Probably.
He could play it all. He opened. He played some stuff with them, which was awesome. So I went into this with low expectations because, number one, they have a huge catalog. There's no way they're going to play my favorite. And my favorite's not everybody's favorite. And it's my favorite for a specific reason. And it just is what it is. But I'm like, they're never going to play my favorite, They did. Not only did they play it, but Brad Paisley came out and played it with them, and Joe Walsh. They played Dead Flowers, and that's my favorite. And it's a lot of reasons. The Big Lebowski being one of them. Not realizing when I heard it the first time on the Big Lebowski that the Stones were doing it because it didn't sound like something. But it's phenomenal. And they played it live with Brad Paisley and Joe Walsh. So I got a truly exceptional experience. Concert-wise, they sounded excellent live. Would have never mistaken them. Nobody scratchy voices, nobody cracking voices.
Right.
It was phenomenal. hands down, one of the best experiences I've gotten to experience, and I'm very thankful to Kim for that. It wouldn't have happened without
You
her.
had good seats too, didn't you?
We were in box seats, bro.
Yeah,
The FedEx
baby.
box. FedEx was one of her customers at the time.
Right.
They hooked her up with the seats. Like, it was the FedEx box, bro.
That's pretty sweet.
And yes, for me, a concert guy, that's not I'm not going to pick seats like that if I.
No.
But to experience a show
Oh, it's fun.
from the box,
Bro, that's me, like with football, and I got to sit in the suites. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm a down low, being in the elements type guy. Because
I'm sorry, FedEx suite. I should call it a suite. It is a suite.
It is a suite.
They had food and everything.
Sweet seats. Sweet seats. Which suite comes first?
Man, it's a conundrum.
It is. But I'm the same way, dude. I was like, I'm a football guy. I'm a get down low, be in the elements because it was cold this day. Be in the cold, bundled up, let's go, get after it. It's football weather. But after sitting in that suite, I was like, I might be okay right here.
This is not bad.
Yeah, I wasn't mad, hon.
My other answer to you, and that nothing's going to top that for me.
Right.
My wife mentioned Panic at the Disco, and yes, it was also surprising. Not because we didn't already know that, like, we like Panic at the Disco, and we had some expectations of Brandon Urie. However, he surpassed any expectation that I could ever imagine. The man can really sing just the way it sounds on the radio. He's got all of the range in the world. He can play every instrument on the dang stage. He had a drum battle. He pulled the piano out at the end and played Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. He was phenomenal. So she answered that, and that's a good answer, and I get why she answered it, because we were not expecting the show, the spectacle that we received, and for it to sound amazing, and it did.
So you didn't have a concert. You got a show.
We got a show, bro. Weezer was there.
See, and I think that's where a lot of it's lost is I want a show. I want something to entertain me. Don't get up there and just play music.
So that leads
Do
me to
some
my
stuff.
answer.
What's that?
First time I went to see Nickelback, I wasn't going to see Nickelback for me.
You were going because of the
I was
person
going for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
I liked a couple of Nickelback songs at that point in time. The first time I went to see them, I'd already thought they had sold out from what my brain was wrapped around what they came out with.
Right. Leader them in.
We went to this show, and it was exactly what we just described. It was a show. It was a spectacle. They put on a show. There was pyro. There was dancing around and moving around and all over the stage, and they were brothers. You could tell the band was a tight-knit group, and dude, it was phenomenal. And you already know this, changed my entire view of Nickelback from that day forward. I made my jokes about not being a Nickelback fan.
It was a cool thing to do.
Have you ever heard me ever deny that as far you've 1,500 times over? If you want to see a good live show, you're not going to beat a Nickelback live show.
You're not.
And I've seen them several times over because of the person I was with. I've seen them 3 or 4 times and bought tickets like 6 times.
Never had a bad time either.
And none of them were bad times. None of them were bad shows. One of the shows I didn't go to, I let my stepson go to, he got guitar pick. When I say that, it wasn't like they threw the guitar pick and he caught it. Chad Kroger physically handed him the guitar pick because there was so much people battling over, and he saw a kid at the show up close and was like, this is cool, and made a shout, this is cool, this kid's at the show, he's getting this pick. Handed him the pick, bro. That's an experience.
See, that's what rock and roll is, one of the things rock and roll's about right there. Because now he probably made a fan. He probably made other people go, man, I was kind of apprehensive about coming. That's all right there. So, and I agree with you, the Nickelback. We saw him the first time I was fired up. I really like Nickelback. And after seeing them, I'm like, I really like Nickelback now because it was a show. I loved it. Mine, other than Rod Stewart, I got a couple I've been thinking about, like Whiskey Myers when I saw them in Tullahoma, because they were Whiskey Myers, but they weren't Whiskey Myers yet like they are now. So I went in going, I have no idea who these guys are, and leaving going, I'm downloading every song they have. Texting Bradley on the way home, hey, dude, what was that? That was fantastic. My other one is Limp Bizkit. They opened for Metallica when you and I went. Dude, they sounded – now, I didn't see them in concert back in the late 90s. early 2000s. I saw a lot of footage of them in concert. They sounded like they did then. Fred Durst's voice sounded like it. DJ Lethal had same going on.
DJ Lethal.
DJ Lethal, yeah. Flip Biscuit. Yeah. Wes Borland was wearing that guitar out. He wearing crazy stuff. They blew me away. And that was Bradley. He commented on the post. That was Bradley Ramsey's answer, was Limp Bizkit open for Metallica. Me and Bradley hadn't talked about this subject. I just put it out there. And we had the exact same answer. So I'm like, hey, man, that's good. As you said, your lovely wife said Panic at the Disco. Chris Leith chimed in here on the Facebook post. He said Alice Cooper. He said that man can put on a show. And he's getting up there in age, too.
We saw him at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
And it was a good show.
It was a good show, and everybody that was at Bonnaroo showed up to that tent to watch that show.
And it was in one of the smallest tents. And there were people in the tent, outside of the tent, around the tent, behind the tent, standing on people's shoulders.
Yep.
It was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And me and Hope and I are thinking about going. She really wants to go to the Judas Priest Alice Cooper show September at First Bank.
Tell you who blew my mind more than anybody, though, and I almost forgot.
Who's that?
Once again, it was, I don't want to say low expectations. I don't know that I had any expectations. It's a band that I liked, yes, but I never would I be like, oh, they're on tour, I'm going to buy tickets.
Right.
Let's do this. But we went to the pilgrimage, the shirt I'm wearing right now, this shirt, and I hate when I draw blanks when I'm in the middle of a story and I lose the name of who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can read the back of the shirt.
Yeah. Shake Me Down, Cage the Elephant.
Cage Elephant.
Whew. Cage the Elephant's playing, and I like Cage the Elephant. I'm a big fan of theirs, but never in my, at that time was I like, if Cage the Elephant was coming to town, I'm going to buy Cage the Elephant tickets.
Yeah, no.
It just wasn't on my list, you know what I'm saying, of shows I've got to be at and fight a crowd for. But we went to the pilgrimage, and they happened to be there, and they were on the list of reasons I wanted to have this pilgrimage. Hey, man, Cage the Elephant's there. Dave Matthews was my main. I wanted him. He's a bucket list. So we got to see Cage the Elephant, bro. This guy comes out in full chain metal. Like, got the whole thing on.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hot. And a couple songs in, he's lost the top half. You know what I'm saying? He's shirtless. What we've talked a lot about it. For me, the most disappointing thing is to see someone live and them sound terrible.
Yes.
If they don't sound the way they sound when I'm hearing them on the radio or the CD or the iPad or whatever I'm listening to.
Yes.
If it's not the same and they sound like crap, I'm disappointed, and I know I will lose liking for the band. I might still like the song if it's on the radio, but I lose a liking. Cage the Elephant, 100% sounds exactly, high pitch and all, exactly the way he sounds on a record or an album. And I loved it. And they sang all the, like, there's so many songs that as I'm listening, dang, I forgot this is Cage the Elephant. I forgot I like this song. I forgot I know this song.
Yeah.
Great show. Great surprise.
That's, the opposite of that was Boyz II Men, Murphy Center, 1995.
Murphy Center.
The Murphy Center, Glass House. Went to see them there. They sounded absolutely nothing like they did on the radio or CD.
Oh.
So disappointing. I mean, it's cool to see Boyz II Men, but anyway, Ricky, our good buddy Ricky Ramos, up there from Grundy County, been on the show a couple times, talking wrestling. He went to his first concert ever. This cat's 21, I think. He just turned 21, getting close to it at least. He went to his first concert. Watched The Weeknd on Tuesday. 2-hour concert. The Weeknd performed 41 songs.
Dang.
Bubba, let me go and tell you there, Lil Heavy, you got your money's worth. If a dude comes in 2 hours, plays 41 songs, hey, man, he was there for y'all. Like, that let me know. I've seen The Weeknd at Bonnaroo.
It's a respect thing now. He respects his fans, appreciates his fans.
Bro, and I got a whole new, and I like most of The Weeknd songs. I really do. I would probably, if he comes back, I'd probably think about going to see it because I think you're going to get bang for your buck right there. 2 hours, 41 songs? Even if it was 31 songs, 2 hours. hey man, that's big time. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. It gets hot up there. It was hot as crap that night. So good on the weekend, and good on Ricky for having a good good first concert experience. Hope you get to see more, because there's nothing like live music. There's nothing on earth.
Agreed.
Sporting events are great, all that jazz, but watching a live concert, even if it's in a bar with 5 people, watching music is completely different. Hope you fall in love with it more. Got another couple one here. Sam at work, she said her was she went and see Mary Chapin Carpenter down at the Twist and Shout. She said it was surprisingly good to her because she got to go backstage with Mary Chapin Carpenter, and it's Sam, so she got boogered up.
Oh, of course.
So good on you, Sam. That would be unexpected.
Yeah.
2 honorable mentions for mine. Prince blew me away. I knew it was going to be good, but it far exceeded my expectations. Another one was Kid Rock, because he did what Prince went around and played every instrument on stage. Well, so did Kid Rock. And I was like, all right, this guy's an entertainer. Like, say what you will. He looks like this. This song's dumb. I don't care. He played his hind end off that night at that concert at Starwood Amphitheater. I was amazed. Like, man, this is cool. Like, good on you, man. Like, it was, like I said, you got your money's worth. So that's fine, and there's tons more. I'll probably go to bed tonight and be like, oh, man, I should have said this one. If I do, I'm going to put it on the feed. So if you watch the replay of this, you listen to us Saturday night from 8 to 10 here on 93.9 The Duck. Y'all put it on their Facebook page. Put it on ours. Just get some feedback, because we want to hear it. Because some of them, it may be a band or an artist that we haven't seen yet. We might like to go check out. So that just spreading the word of music. All right, we'll take a break. We're going to talk some more. Hope and I went to a concert, Our Lady Peace Collective Soul Live at the First Bank Amphitheater there in Franklin. We'll have our Common John update. Boy, they had a hootenanny of a time with Freebird. Shoo, man, they tickets sold out. They wouldn't give me any. I'm about to call somebody. I'm going to call Bull or something. That's who I called. He wouldn't give me any.
Terrible.
I'm just kidding. We got Lunchtime Theater. We got Music of the Week. A little bit of Travis talk. All coming your way. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. Is that your quack? All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 385. That's Tooth. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
You are becoming a celebrity for that.
Hi, how you doing?
That's me, the Travis Reed. So Hope and I went this last Sunday, to the First Bank Amphitheater in Franklin. We hadn't been there, neither one of us. Heard about it, saw some pictures from there. And we watched the little concert. Our Lady Peace was there. Collective Soul and the band live. So Our Lady Peace, I remember them vaguely. Then I remember why I remember them. They did the WWF soundtrack back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and they did the Chris Benoit song. So I hadn't heard that song in a long time because of what happened with the murder-suicide thing. So they decided they're going to start playing it again. So what they said was that, mental health is really big to them. And they said, with Chris Benoit's suicide, they never talked about the murder stuff. Like, he was in a bad place. What if he had somebody to talk to? He said, now we're going to play it, and they re-recorded it, the redo, RUDUX. So now every penny from that song that gets downloaded goes straight to a mental health place, charity of some sort, organization. So I thought that was neat. So they played the song, and I'm like, oh my God, Chris Benoit coming down? What's going on here? But it was cool to get to hear that song again. It'd been probably since he died since I've heard that song, because WWE cut everything from Chris Benoit's out. Like, there's nothing. I have a DVD of him before all this happened, and they don't even play it. Like, some of his matches on the WWE Network, cut them off. They're gone. Can't even watch them. So it was pretty cool. The first couple songs, they sounded okay. The last 3 or 4, banging. Loved it. And I was telling Tooth this morning, there was a cat. He had an Our Lady Peace baseball jersey on. The number on the back was 94, so that usually lets you know that was in 1994. And this jersey was in pretty good condition. So it was really good to see fans of a band that has been around that long, and I won't say wasn't that they were good. I liked it, but they weren't super duper popular in certain realms.
I was going to say, it probably depends on the realm you were in. They weren't. If you were back then, if you were just doing radio play, they had some radio tunes on the buzz, but they wouldn't have been in the bigger bands on even that network.
Yeah.
However, especially the crowd, like my crowd, we were huge Our Lady Peace fans. Like, when I found out they were there, I was so disappointed that I didn't go, because I love the whole first album, Clumsy. The whole album is excellent. Superman's Dead, Clumsy.
Yeah. I think third song they hit their stride. And I think third song was Whatever. And I think that kick-started, and they were like, man, these guys need to be doing this more. Because the first couple, I'm like, I don't know, man. And then once they hit Whatever, I'm like, there it is. There it is. Maybe they were tired. They're our age or older a little bit.
Maybe it's like me with bowling, man. I need that first game to warm up.
Yeah.
That second game's usually better.
It is.
Third game, I'm downhill.
I used to play 2 and go to the house.
I can get 2 and go to the house.
Yes. So that was cool, getting to see them. I can mark them off the list of people I never got to see. Then Collective Soul come on, and whoever wrote their set list is stupid. They played Shine, arguably their biggest hit. That's safe to say.
That and December are really big for me.
4 songs. And, dude, it was pretty raucous when that was going on. And then they played some of their slower stuff.
The World I Know was a big hit, too. It was huge.
That was good.
Huge.
But he was almost trying to sound like Axl a little bit.
Precious Declaration was one. I forgot about that song. That was a great song when it came out.
Yeah, I agree. Where the River Flows, he didn't hardly sing any. They made the crowd sing it. Now they just flows. Good show. His brother's in that band. I didn't know that. His brother's a guitar player. Run, the what they closed with was like kind of a stripped down acoustic-ish song. They brought the whole band.
Jail.
Yeah.
So, okay, wait a minute. I have to start over. So look, I'm not going to argue with you. Maybe they should have put a bigger song like Shine or Jail or The World I Know as their closing song. But there's there's a lot of good tunes on there. Precious Declaration, December, The World I Know, She Said. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. No, I just think Shine was
that was their biggest hit. I would agree.
Not the time to play that.
No, they should have done it later.
Because once Where the River Flows and then Run come on, everybody's kind of like, what do we do? But I'll say this, and this it made me sad, but made me feel good. When Collective Soul ended, I'd say 10% of the people left. And I'm like, dude, that's some. First of all, it's Sunday night, it's work night, school night, if you have kids. But these fans were Collective Soul fans. And the guy that sat in front of me, remember Brad Garrett?
Yeah. Everybody loves Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's Jones.
Yeah, Jimmy's Jones. You know, he was also the voice of Hulk Hogan in Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling.
I did not know that.
There you go. His son was sitting in front of me. I mean, dude looked just like him. 6'8", the hair, had the little mustache, the little soul patch under the bottom lip. I was like, that is Brad Garrett. Like, I couldn't hear him talk. But him and his wife, Bubba, they sang every word to every single song. I mean, he was there guitaring. He would stand up because he's too tall, and I think he would block the view behind him. It felt, I was like, man, he looked about our age, and I'm like, it felt good. This dude rocked out to Collective Soul and then went to the house. Like, hey, man, you got to get out. Good on you. That's awesome. And I went to the bathroom and came back, and I passed droves of people. And I'm like, wow, like there's a lot of people leaving. Sat back down, still a lot there, but there was a lot of people leaving. I'm like, man, that's some diehard Collective Soul fans. And I saw a lot of old school Collective Soul shirts that they did not purchase at this concert. You know, because first of all, it wasn't one of the choices. Second of all, it was faded. So I was like, this is neat. This is good. Rock and roll back, you know, so to speak. But it was good. Just his voice, and they played the show the night before. He may have been tired. I don't know. The music sounded great. Weather River Flows, man, that crunchy guitar sounded fantastic. Loved it. So that was good. Got to check them off the list. Then Live comes on. You know, they're the headliner. They got a new makeup on the band though. Playing guitar is just a long-haired Rainn Wilson. It's like Dwight Schrute over there.
Huh.
Their bass player is looks like Kerry King's son. Save the tattoos. I'm like, man, is that Kerry? And I thought he looked like the bass player from a metal band called Crowbot that I saw open up for CKY. And I hope that's him. It's not. I Googled it. It, in fact, was not him, but I kept telling her it was him. The drummer, I'm not sure he knew he was there. I think it might have been Lenny Kravitz's, one of his sons. Not really sure. The hair, the look, he looked like Lenny Kravitz. The lead singer, though, used to be Ed Kolowaski or Wojciechowski or whatever his name was. But it's Paul Schaefer. Now Ed is all.
Was Letterman there?
Look for him, couldn't find him. Now Ed's always had the ball head. He's always Paul Schaefer-esque, but now Ed's getting a little older. It's Paul Schaefer because he had a jacket on when he started, and it looked like a jacket, like one of those green bomber jackets that's kind of thin, you know, pull the sleeves up a little bit. I've seen Paul Schaefer wear it on the Tonight Show. That's what it looked like.
On what show?
The Late Show.
That's what I thought.
That's what I said. I just spelled Late Show
I was
different.
like, did they have Paul Schaefer on the Tonight Show as a guest? Or?
I wonder if that's ever happened.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Compete.
But I'll tell you, when Live played Selling the Drama, Bubba Place's coming alive. And then they played the third song, his voice cracked. And I'm like, oh, no. And he got done. He's like, all right, guys. He's like, just working through a cold. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to get through this together. We'll be all good. Didn't really have another hiccup. Sounded very well, really well. Then they played their song called Iris, which is not the Goo Goo Dolls song Iris. And this is a new song, Lady Bang. That song freaking rocks. Like, that's a newer one, he said. I think I'm on the correct one. I checked that song out. Like, it's pretty good.
Number 7 was one of my favorites growing up. Like, it's a good song.
He told the story behind that one. He's from York, Pennsylvania, with York Peppermint Patty, and he's like, I wrote this song about my hometown, and the name of it is Blanktown. I was like, well, he's well liked there. Leave the radio.
He looks like the lead singer from Disturbed to me.
Dave Germain.
They have some resemblance.
Yeah. I tell you what was really neat. Well, first of all, when they come up to the encore, I Alone, I mean, he left it all out there on the table for you. But when they started playing Lightning Crashes, it was a guitar player standing beside him. And, of course, everybody got their phones out. And I was guilty. I got mine out, recorded about 30 seconds of it, put my phone away. I looked. Nobody is saying a word. Nobody's singing any lyrics. The people that aren't on their phone are just staring. And it was really cool to have that many people there and him playing their most famous song, in my opinion. And they're actually listening to him. You know what I mean? Paying attention to him. And I thought that was one of the coolest moments I've ever seen at a concert. Man, that even Hope was like, Daddy, nobody's saying anything. I'm like, no, it's because I started to kind of sing and nobody else was. I'm like, okay, we're gonna do that. That's cool. But it was really neat, and that song, they killed it. I mean, was awesome. It was a great show. That place, if you've never been, it's kind of like in a rock quarry. It was kind of behind, the rock walls behind you. They've got lights going up. It was purple lights. The place is clean. I mean, clean. You had to park across the road. It's all in the same field. You walk across the road, down a hill, up to the left, and then to the left again. Go through security, and some lady said, "Hey, sir, you can't bring those guns in here."
Those 10-inch Python,
No,
22-inch
they
Pythons?
used to be 17 and a half. That's what we're going off of. So that was fun. Then you walk up kind of another hill, and you see the VIP area. That's 8 inches. And then they got different little concession stands, and every one of those concession stands were well stocked with beer, water, cold drink, Diet Coke, Sprite, lemonade. It was clean. It was well stocked. The bathroom was clean.
Did they run out of food at all?
No, not to my knowledge.
Interesting.
Not to my knowledge. Not like some places do during a baseball game. But I recommend. I'd love to go back. I recommend it, dude. It's beautiful there. And every band that came out was like, man, what a beautiful place to play a show. It was cool. So I recommend checking it out and seeing those guys back out on the road. It was really neat. Really neat. Good nostalgia. So that was cool. And then get to hang out with Hope. We have a good time going to concerts. Let's see here. Well, Brent Hanser, he's a big Nine Inch Nails fan. He's a big Stone Temple Pilots fan, too.
I love STP.
Yeah.
I love Nine Inch Nails. I've never seen either.
He says he doesn't know anyone who could follow Nine Inch Nails. The whole industrial vibe, they're always spot on. Seen them a few times, once on Halloween at Municipal Auditorium and at the Nashville Arena, Bridgestone, that is known as now. The LED light screen was amazing, but honestly, they don't, I guess, use any theatrical props. It's intense. I never got to see Nine Inch Nails.
Me either.
Never. I've always heard good things about the concerts, but I never got to see them. So
Trent's a genius.
he is smart dude. So yeah, there's our Mine and Hope's concert rundown. We had a fantastic time. I suggest going. Hope her and I can go to some more shows. Hope we all can go to some more shows there. So very, very neat venue. All right, guys, we'll take a break. We come back, got your Common John update for you. Then a little bit later we'll have some, we'll have lunchtime theater. We'll have Tooth's music of the week, his Tooth's picks. A little bit of Travis talk. I'm about to go off. You hear me, hon?
Hush your mouth.
Boy, God, I'm fired up. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. Episode 385. That's Tooth. That's me, the Travis Reed. Back here in Studio 11. Burning up, son.
Yeah, I'm dying.
It's getting hot. Your
I'm
eyes
hot.
are sweating.
I'm hot.
Oh, yeah, you are. Drag that fan a little closer to you. I don't know if it do any
There's
good.
a fan here.
Yeah, it's right behind
I
you.
feel this one really well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it where it's
Okay.
because it's on my legs really
Okay,
well.
it's on your legs.
On my legs.
If you don't turn these air conditioners on next time.
Boy, I tell you
I'm
what. Hello, Chad Gravitt.
What up, Chad? So Common John Freebird was sold completely out last Saturday night there at the brewery.
So you couldn't get any tickets?
They wouldn't give me any.
Huh.
Yeah, none. They said, "You got any money?" I said, "No." They said, "Okay, then. We don't have any tickets anyway." Well,
That's weird.
That was rude. No, actually, none of that happened. That was all complete lie. But did you see pictures of the God, man?
Turnout. Which, look, man, the turnout's been staying crazy, in my opinion.
It's crazy for single on Wednesday nights.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I remember in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like that now. And we were bragging about the beginning.
Yeah, we're like, man, this place is hopping. Now, dude, we went to play Singo a couple weeks ago. We couldn't even park in the parking lot. We had to park in the grass beside the entrance. Like, this is awesome. You know, which it wasn't a long walk by no means. It wasn't that big a deal. But I'm just like in shock. I'm like, dude, this is fantastic. Good for everybody in that place. I really, dude, I swear, those new menu items are bringing in more. The different beverage options, obviously, it's already bringing in more people because of what it is. And now you top of it, where you got Singo every Wednesday night. You got karaoke every Thursday night with DJ Sugar Shane back to Ports Productions. Then you got music, and then comedy on Friday and Saturday night. They got wine. They got They got John Daniels, one of your favorites.
That's my favorite.
Then they have a band like Freebird, one of the top Leonard Skinner tribute bands that there is. And in case you didn't know, folks around these parts, they champion some Leonard Skinner.
They like it a lot. It's a Southern thing.
Promise you, one of the first albums I ever remember seeing is Street Survivors, the one I got over there with the fire behind them.
Yep.
No,
it's over here.
Yeah. So, and that's it's burnt that and Fleetwood Mac album cover and Heart. Those are the three I remember. That one for sure. So people are coming. When Leonard Skinner used to come to Starwood every summer,
always sold
it
out.
It was always people from Manchester because somebody would fight somebody from Manchester
every show,
every time. So man, good for them. I hope they come in next year. I hope you get your ticket. I hope I get my ticket next time. Speaking of tickets, I got to hurry up and get my ticket for the Beer Fest. I'm gonna fart around and not be able to go to that.
What are you doing?
Well, not getting tickets for Beer Fest. I keep forgetting.
You better get on that.
And not that I don't do the segment every single week.
Yeah, how do you forget?
Well, I'm not the smartest crayon in the box. So, see?
Huh.
I ate the purple one.
Are you the sharpest whip in the tool shed?
I'm fairly dull.
All right.
You know.
All right. Sounds good.
But yeah, man, Beer Fest coming up. The last Beer Fest on Earth, maybe.
Maybe.
Apparently, I think here recently was like the anniversary of the first one, the 4-year anniversary, I believe it was.
Apparently,
I've never been on the news before. Don't forget, we talked about this third week in a row now. They've got Lottie Lottie, Damage Control, and Blessing in Disguise
on the cans.
On the cans, hon.
Like
they got
you go in there and you can get your cans of Lottie Lottie, Blessing in Disguise. You can just go in there and do it. You can get Damage Control. You can go in there and it's in a can.
Yeah, and not to mention the Straight and Narrow that they've already got in the can.
Man, what are you even waiting for?
I know, man. So the 4th annual Beer Fest coming up at Common John Brewing Company. 36 days, a little less than now, away. September 20th. It's on a Saturday. I recommend, if they have any, get the VIP because you get out there before everybody and you can get a head start. I definitely recommend that first and foremost. So, guys, you need to get out. September 20th, 2025. GA pricing right now, $49. That's your early bird special. You can enjoy over 150 beers, seltzers, and ciders all in one place.
Scroll back up for a second. I
Yeah.
want to remind you of something. It says, but hurry. I want to remind you, But hurry, tickets are limited and sure to sell out fast. But hurry, there's double asterisks there.
Are they talking to me?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you. And my favorite thing is the home brews. They got over 60 commercial and home breweries. This is probably, and this is no joke if you think about it, once in a lifetime opportunity to try some of these home brews. And don't forget, that's how Common John started. It was the Common John guys in LeBron's garage cooking up some beer. Some of these guys may start and be just like Common John. You never know. So the home brews, my favorite place during the beer fest. Go check them out. Live music, food trucks, craft vendors. And dude, if you're coming in from out of town, Old Stone Fort right up the way. You can camp there. You can go hiking. There's so much stuff to do. George Dickel's right down the road. Jack Daniel's right down the road. Tons of stuff to do. Beans Creek right across the interstate.
Tooth is right down the road.
Tooth is here, hun. Here. That is September 20th, 2025. The time, 12 to 5 for the VIP. General admission 1 to 5. That's what I'm telling you. Get the VIP. That's the way you want to roll. I did it last year. Just got spoiled and buzzed.
Ooh, I tell you what, man.
I did. Check in again at least 30 minutes prior to the event, until the start time. Of course, you must be 21. You have to have a government-issued ID to receive the wristbands. You got to have a wristband to enter the beer fest. The brewery will be closed until the festival ends at 5. Children and pets are not allowed inside the beer fest. Free water will be available on site. You got to stay hydrated. That's an important part. That one year, it was boiling hot. I mean, boiling hot. A couple people didn't drink enough water, and they said, hey, man, just didn't drink enough water. That's all it was. So that's what it is. So please drink responsibly. As always, please drink responsibly. But, yeah, man, y'all check it out. Dadgum, VIP is sold out. Wish I'd have scrolled down.
Dang.
Man, you get a T-shirt, a poster, branded tasting cup, unlimited beer sample. Man, I'm going to talk to somebody. They still ain't going to let me come. They ain't going to let me come. And if you show up in your designated driver, your ticket's only $18.06. That's pretty sweet. Right there. But tickets are going fast. I got to get on this. We got to go. We got to go. So that, once again, September 20th, last beer fest on Earth. Maybe. We don't know. Could be.
We'll
Couldn't be. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. All right, guys, there's your Common John update for the week. And as I'm scrolling our Facebook page, to just land on one of the pizzas.
If you haven't tried the new menu items, I really recommend it. Seriously.
Yeah.
The hot and here. Oh, my God.
I tried that.
Oh, my God.
I had that meatball sandwich on.
Oh, my God.
Great Fire.
It's really good, too.
And those daggum, those pork nachos.
I haven't had them yet, but they look good.
Yeah. Yeah, hun. Dude, Braylon, I had to sneak a bite when he walked away. He would not let me have a bite. He was like, nope. So,
Can't help you.
okay. And he didn't help me. That was 100%. But, it is what it is. Children will be children. All right, guys. Common John update for a week. Go see them. 210 Woodbury Highway here in Manchester, Tennessee. Tell them the Joes sent you. Ask for a tooth just to see what you get.
It's a toss-up.
It is a toss-up.
Could be a Dr. Pepper. Could be a straight and narrow. Who knows?
Could be slap in the face.
And now it could be a Jack and Coke.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Could be a good game.
That's very plausible.
What happens if you get all three? That's the Grand Slam.
What do they call that? The
cycle.
Yeah, they call it something else.
What do they call it?
In hockey.
Hat trick.
The hat trick. Thank
Yeah.
you. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, there's hat trick.
That'd be the
cool.
hat trick.
That'd be really cool. And they should name a beer the hat trick.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Have three perfect things in it.
Yeah.
Call it the hat trick.
Yeah. Just hire us, Common John. We know what we're doing.
I'm here for you, Common John.
That's right. All right, guys, take a break. We come back. We got some lunchtime theater. we both got something really. Well, we ain't even talked about this. We stand beside each other all day at work, all day, and a lot of times we'll talk about what we're going to talk on the show for the week. Sometimes it's just random conversations. Lunchtime Theater did not come up this week at all, so I don't know what he's going to talk about, and he has no idea what I ever talk about. Right?
This is pretty true.
Okay.
I'm sure you've overheard me talking to other people about my movie because I've mentioned it aloud in front of you, but I haven't talked to you personally about it.
No, that's probably on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter.
On the Twitter. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 385. That's Tooth. That's me, the Travis Reed. It's time for Lunchtime Theater. But first, Chad Gravitt chimed in on the Facebook Live feed. He wants us to write him a doctor's note for that day. Consider it done, Chad.
Done deal. Say less.
Yeah, we got you, buddy.
Say less.
We'll even make copies for you. You can use them at your leisure. How about that?
You can fill the date in.
Go right ahead. Ain't no problem. Lunchtime Theater. Tooth, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
Mine, Ben, I've watched the first season of this, but Ben, him and his wife watched the first couple episodes the other night, and he was like, man, it's kind of the same, but it's really good. It's Wednesday. It really is kind of the same, along the same lines. But it's really good. Christina Ricci might be back in it. Spoiler alert. Honestly, if you're a fan of it, you've already watched it, so shut up. Steve Buscemi is in this season.
Donnie?
Yeah.
He's out of his element.
He is out of his element. He plays a really good, goofy principal who's an outcast, not a normie, so to speak. It's really good. They split it up into 4 episodes now, and then 4 episodes, I think, in September. Really good, well done. I thought it was going to be boring because it was the same premise, but it may be what they're going to do with Untamed. Same premise, just different characters, different scenarios ish. That was well done. That was great. Me and Megan actually watched all 4 episodes and didn't play on our phones or talk.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. We did good. So check it out, man. It's on Netflix. I'm almost done with WWE Unreal. If you're a fan or not a fan, go check it out. It is really, really cool. Some stuff gets real on next to last episode.
Unreal?
Oh, yeah. Somebody might have cut a promo on somebody and actually got personal with it about her failed marriages. And she didn't run it past her before they did it. And she got mad. Yeah, so anyway, it's neat. I like it. It's a good time. What you got, man? What you hanging on to?
Guy Ritchie's The Covenant.
I've not heard you talk about that.
Okay, well, that's amazing because I have talked about it to Ben, to Greg. I talked about it to somebody else.
Not me. Why you talk to about me?
I don't know.
Or about it to me?
But I wish I would have.
Yeah,
I like Guy Ritchie anyway.
Kind of hurt.
I like Guy Ritchie movies. Snatch, Rock and Rolla. I mean, he's got a lot. The Gentleman.
Oh, yeah. The Gentleman is.
That's his. He's got lots, and I like his movies. I like his directing style. I can usually tell a Guy Ritchie movie just by watching. This is a Guy Ritchie movie.
Mm-hmm.
So we were watching Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, and it says it in the name because there's like 2 other Covenant movies. There's The Covenant with, Leonardo DiCaprio?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it is. And then there's The Covenant that's about, I'm pretty sure it's The Covenant, and it's about like warlocks and witches and stuff. And it was a good movie. But this is Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, and it is more about a covenant, a bond, a promise. And if you've seen the previews, great. If you haven't, all I'm going to talk about is the previews. In the previews, you see Jake Gyllenhaal's character overseas in Afghanistan around 9/11 times. And he is in charge of a unit of guys, and he's got an interpreter. And the previews show you what goes on over there and what he goes through with him and his interpreter and his guys. And then it shows him back home wanting to figure out how to get his interpreter out. And it is a really good movie. I mean, super, 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 super good movie.
Okay.
I really recommend watching it. We rented it for $3.99 on Amazon. truthfully, there was like Amazon points we had, so we didn't pay anything out of pocket.
Ah, sweet.
But it's $4, bro, to rent it right now. It's not out for free yet, but it's so good. I really think if you're into, I'm not saying it's a true story, but it could be. And if you're into movies like that, it's not a war movie. Yes, it takes place in wartime, but the movie's not necessarily about war.
Right.
It's about a covenant.
A promise. Dang it. So Jake Gyllenhaal's in it?
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes, he is.
Heck yeah. Awesome, man. I'll check that out. It was on Amazon Prime.
I rented it on Amazon Prime.
All right.
But since we're talking lunchtime theater, I did watch something this week just for fun that I have seen before many a time, but we've not talked about on the show, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And it is kind of also same kind of premise. It's not really in war, but basic. It is one of the best movies. John Travolta.
Yeah, and Samuel Jackson.
Samuel Jackson.
That
Dude. Movie is absolutely phenomenal. The way it ends, the ending itself. That's the great part of the movie, is the ending.
I'm going to go back and watch that.
It is. I watched it like Monday or Tuesday night this week, dude, for no reason. I was just bored, and I was like, I'm going to watch Basic. I'd been turning laps. I was tired of turning laps. It's just such a good movie.
You're going to get tired of running these laps.
You'll be tired of running that mouth.
I ain't never tired of running my mouth. We got another comment from Brent Hansert there on the Facebook Live feed. He said, Jane's Addiction. Dude, you got to see Jane's Addiction? Like, that's pretty cool. I don't think I know anyone that's seen Jane's Addiction.
I hate that they're in a lawsuit. It's Perry Farrell versus the band.
Yeah.
I liked Perry Farrell in general. Like, I say that because, Jane's Addiction was great, but he had other, was it Pornos for Pyros was also great.
That was a good band.
And he had some solo stuff. I like him. He's an eccentric character.
Very eccentric.
But I like the music.
He reminds me of,
We'll make great pets. We'll make great pets.
You have to look at me like, oh, that could be like Anthony Kiedis' little cousin or something.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that is not Anthony Kiedis. What is wrong with you, man?
Iggy Pop's cousin?
Yeah, it's like Iggy Pop and Anthony Kiedis had a child, and it became Perry Farrell.
That's Perry Farrell.
Perry Farrell. Yeah, man. Basic, man. Back to touch on that. I think I didn't go to the theaters, but I think I was at the video store the day that came out, and I'm like, yep, we're getting that. Went to video checkout. I'm like, I'm getting it, or wherever I was. I watched it upon its release to video. It is fantastic. 'Cause I love John Travolta and I love Samuel Jackson. I'm like,
an old girl that plays the military lawyer. I don't remember her name. I don't recognize her from many other movies. She was in a couple back in those days, but she did a really good job in the movie. It was a really, really good movie, man.
let's see if we can.
Connie Nielsen.
Connie Nielsen.
Yeah,
old Connie Nielsen. I don't know who that is.
Was she married to Liam at one time?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Tay Diggs, Tay Giovanni was in it. Tim
Diggs.
Daly.
Giovanni Ribisi is in it. He's one of my,
No, I thought it was Rigsby.
No, that's the guy from Lethal Weapon. No, that's just Riggs.
That's just Riggs.
No, that's Ribisi.
Well, my stupid rubbed off on you for a second, didn't it, hon?
And Rosalind Sanchez.
Yes.
Forgot about her. She plays Nunez.
Yes. Like Tim Daly from Wings.
Oh, I forgot he was in Wings.
Yeah. Well, Lowell Mathers was my favorite from Wings.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. Lowell, that's Jerry Jones's hero, man. Lowell Mathers. He loves that guy.
Hayden Christensen.
John.
It's three letters.
It is three words.
It's 3 words.
3 words, one syllable.
I thought there was a G in there for some reason.
Thomas Hayden Church.
Thomas Hayden Church. That's
Is that it?
One. That's the one. That's it.
Ah, look at me.
Thomas Hayden Church.
I had a tooth moment right there.
Did.
Hey, you did it. What'd you do at work today? Who was
Ben
that?
Foster.
Dude, you just I'm like, that's not right. That's too no.
And it was.
And he was 100%
Not
right.
only was I right, but I had started going through filmography for me.
Like, I didn't know the guy's name, so don't think I'm sitting there going, oh, I know what it is, what the tooth does now. I was just like, there's no way he knows this guy. There's no way he knows this guy's name. He knew the guy's name. And he told me right before he Googled it.
I was like, Travis, Ben Foster, watch this. And I Googled it and showed him the screen as I was Googling it.
Yeah.
It was Ben Foster. He's in Contraband. He's in Contraband. He was on a show called Flash Forward when he was a kid. That's when I first ever saw him, was on a show called Flash Forward. And I started going through all the things he would been in. The Punisher. He had the piercings. They ripped the piercings out.
That's how we got on the topic. We
were talking about the Punisher.
So I didn't talk tooth rest today. I'm like, look, I ain't listening to your cocky crap rest of the day, huh?
Cockamamie bull crap.
It was. It is. All right, man. Good stuff on Lunchtime Theater. Y'all check those out. Music of the week. We got an oldie but a goodie. Not really even an oldie.
Listen, man. I know that you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about this guy, but I can't help it. When somebody is really good and they really